Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
A firebombing investigation now underway, and police are looking for the suspects responsible. It left one man in the hospital. A deadly earthquake shakes a nation. It's being called one of the most powerful earthquakes to ever strike Mexico, leaving at least 32 people dead. And a race to escape. Thousands in Florida are bracing for Hurricane Irma's wrath. Final preparations and precautions are being made as the mammoth storm is expected to make landfall this weekend. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. Hurricane Irma continues its deadly path to Miami after tearing through the Caribbean overnight and taking in more islands. Florida is bracing. A Category 4 storm is how it is listed now, teetering close to Category 5 again. Officials say that residents who have not evacuated and want to need to get out now, as the historic storm is expected to make landfall on the United States over the weekend. NBC's Sarah Rosario joins us now from Miami, where early signs of that storm are already beginning to appear.
It's a desperate race against time for residents in South Florida as Irma marches towards the mainland.
It's not a question of if Florida's going to be impacted, it's a question of how bad Florida's going to be impacted.
Today is the day to do the right thing for your family and get inland for safety. We can rebuild your home, we can't rebuild your life.
Warnings that Floridians are not taking lightly. Hundreds deep, waiting hours in line for plywood and other supplies.
And this one looks stronger than Wilma's, so we're going to protect the house this time.
Contractor Mark Weaver has been booked solid all week.
The hurricane doesn't care what age your house is.
Those who heeded the evacuation warning are facing trouble of their own. Bumper-to-bumper traffic and gas shortages. Florida Governor Rick Scott attempting to stay ahead of the problem.
So I'm doing everything I can to get more fuel into the state, get it out to the stations as quickly as possible.
Residents along the Georgia coast also preparing for what may come, clearing store shelves of all essential supplies. Irma's wrath is impressive and terrifying. The powerful hurricane pounding Turks and Caicos overnight, devastating the once pristine Paradise Nation. Irma's impending yet uncertain strike in the United States has everyone on edge. Sarah Rosario, Local 4.
And back here at home, some military crews evacuating the Florida area before Hurricane Irma hits. And that's arriving, these military planes, to Selfridge Air National Guard Base. Officials say that you may notice even some additional aircraft and air traffic as the arrivals are expected the first today at 2:30 this afternoon. The aircrafts may stay at the base until evacuation orders are lifted down in Florida. Irma is expected to hit sometime Saturday night. Brandon, of course, has been tracking this storm for us and has the very latest.
Still a monster storm and cannot rule out that it will get upgraded back to a Category 5. The models are not saying that, but it is back over completely open water here as opposed to going through the islands, which Turks and Caicos may have slowed it down a little bit. Currently a Category 4 storm, and you know the models have been taking this thing to the Bahamas, into the Gulf, into Miami. Well, right now it has this Category 4 storm. All these spaghetti ensemble plots, meaning we put a bunch of them in together, all taking direct aim at the Keys and South Florida now. So a no-doubter over the next 24 hours. Category 4 means 150-mile-an-hour winds whipping around this storm. Just a little glancing blow off of Cuba, and then by Saturday night hitting the Keys at 8 p.m., the Florida Keys, and then up into Miami, and then maybe even into Tampa Bay as a Category 4 still by 8 a.m. or throughout the day, I should say, on Sunday. So as we go through the next, again, 24 to 36 hours, a lot of development down south, and we will be thinking, processing, praying, and doing a lot of research as to what is happening there. Back here at home, it's 63. On our way to 66, Rhonda. Coming up, we'll take another look at 3 storms in the Atlantic and what could impact our weather in the 7-day coming up.
Oh, well, our thoughts are certainly with Florida. So many of us have interest there with the property, friends, family. So we are certainly hoping for the best. Meanwhile, it is being called One America Appeal, and it all began with a public service announcement you saw right here on Local 4 from the 5 living former presidents. They joined forces to start a hurricane recovery effort in Texas.
Hurricane Harvey brought terrible destruction, but it also brought out the best in humanity.
As former presidents, we wanted to help our fellow Americans begin to recover.
Our friends in Texas, including Presidents Bush 41 and 43, are doing just that.
People are hurting down here, but as one Texan put it, we've got more love in Texas than water.
We love you, Texas.
Hurricane Harvey's destruction is catastrophic, and Irma has that same potential on Florida. To help Local 4 and Click on Detroit, we have partnered with Art Van Furniture and the American Red Cross. We have all joined forces to help raise funds. So we have a special telethon that will take place next week on Tuesday. Help for hurricane relief from 6 in the morning until 8 p.m. at night. All the money collected will be donated to the American Red Cross relief efforts for hurricane devastation in not only Texas, but also in Florida. The money will provide shelter, food, emotional support, and other assistance to those affected by these disasters. So tune in to Local 4 all day on Tuesday or whenever you can for our Help for Hurricane Relief telethon, and make sure you plan to call in and donate. For continuous around-the-clock coverage of Hurricane Irma from our sister station, we actually have a station down in Miami, WPLG. You can go to clickondetroit.com to see all of the local coverage there. At least 32 people are dead after a massive 8.1 magnitude earthquake shakes cities in southern Mexico. Take a look at the photos that have been posted on social media. They show the damage left in the wake of what is now being called the largest earthquake that this country has seen in a century. Houses were toppled, buildings swayed violently as the far inland as Mexico City. The quake set off a tsunami warning for multiple Central American countries. Here at home, the Warren Fire Department responded to a fire bombing overnight in an area of Ryan and 12 Mile roads. 911 calls started coming in around 1:30 in the morning on Wexford Street. Local 4's Rod Maloney is there with more.
This mess is all that is left of this house here on Wexford in Warren. And while Warren police have done an investigation so far, they could still use some help in trying to figure out who it was that came down this dirt road and hurled a Molotov cocktail through the front window.
It sounded like thunder.
And you heard an explosion?
It was an explosion, then it stopped.
This eyewitness, who does not want to be identified, saw the flames screaming out of the home's front windows.
I saw the flames in the one window. I saw bigger flames in the front room, and I dialed for help, for fire.
At first, she wondered if perhaps a furnace had exploded or something, but she could not believe her eyes when she saw how quickly it burned.
It started to move. It was coming out of the house. The bushes, you could hear the crackling, you could hear the glass breaking.
Inside, one man who wound up badly burned, and he was somehow able to escape the flames but ended up injured. He showed up at Providence Hospital in Southfield. Doctors there shipped him to Detroit Receiving because it has a better burn unit. Those who saw the fire could not believe when they heard Warren police were investigating the possibility of a firebombing.
It was devastating. It was just, I feel so bad. It's the person has no home now. He has to look at his son's little truck there.
The fire department brought in a restoration crew that boarded up the windows. Clearly the home is all but a total loss. Warren police tell us that the man who was burned in this fire is likely to survive. But in the meantime, if you know anything about this, please call Warren Police. In Warren, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, Rod, thank you. We are expecting to learn the charges of an Uber driver accused of sexually assaulting a 21-year-old woman in Midtown. Police say that the man picked the woman up near Cass and Warren Avenue last night. He then drove her to an unknown location and assaulted her inside of his 2013 Toyota Camry. He later turned himself in. Nearly 150 million people are at risk in a data breach that hit credit reporting agency Equifax. Among the stolen in the data breach were names, addresses, social security numbers, birth dates, driver's license information. Additionally, Equifax says that about 209,000 credit card numbers were exposed. Experts are now urging the public to vigorously check their bank and credit card statements on a regular basis.
Sheer number of people who could be potentially affected is what's so striking about this particular attack. I mean, this is like Hurricane Irma-sized proportions affecting U.S. customers.
We have posted information about how to protect your identity and other steps that you should be taking right now. It can be found at clickondetroit.com. A new push to get paid. Yeah, the effort to raise minimum wage here in Michigan, even for tipped workers. We'll tell you how high it could go coming up. Plus, a major mix-up leads to a big mess. How a driver ended up slamming into a gas station convenience store, not once, but 3 times. Plus, a Help Me Hank consumer alert, the children's bracelet that is being linked to several injuries. We'll show you what to watch out for next. Stay with us.
Today at 4 on First at 4, I'm going to take you to wine country. And it turns out the darker the berry, the sweeter the wine. This isn't a winery. This is an actual vineyard, the only one of its kind in this part of Michigan. Their crop is early. They're doing amazing things, raising children on sunshine and grapes, and they're poised to change the wine industry in this area.
Welcome back, everybody. We have a Help Me Hank consumer alert for you this noon. A children's slap bracelet from a Trolls-themed children's book is being recalled. The bracelet came with the book titled DreamWorks Trolls. It's hug time, sold at stores and online nationwide. 79,000 slap bracelets are being involved in this recall after reports that the metal bands wearing through the fabric cover, causing cuts to the hands and fingers of the children that are wearing them. So be careful. There's a new push to increase Michigan's minimum wage. The group One Fair Wage in Michigan is behind the proposal. The plan would increase the minimum wage to $12 per hour by 2020 and includes tipped workers. The Board of State Canvassers has to approve it before the group begins to collect signatures. Some businesses say that the campaign is a reckless effort that could ultimately end up killing jobs. It's Fright Night at the movies. Stephen King's infamous clown, It, invades theaters this weekend. But will it be too scary? We'll have our box office preview for you coming up. Also, Brandon with a look at that all-important weekend forecast.
Yes, the first weekend after the kids go back to school. Lots of college football, and we've got you covered. 63 now, but notice 70s not too far away. Our weekend and the latest on Irma. 2 other hurricanes also in the Atlantic. We'll take a look next.
Welcome back, everybody. So take a look at this surveillance video. A driver made a major mistake, not once, but 3 times. So it happened in Germany, and the driver is a 77-year-old man that slammed into a gas station convenience store, backed up, reversed into a van, and then drove back into that store 2 more times before actually driving all the way through it. No one was seriously hurt, thank goodness. Police believe that the man not only confused the gas and the brake, but he mixed up reverse and drive as well, and his family probably wants to take his keys away. We continue to track Hurricane Irma here at Local 4, and if you've ever been down to the Miami South Beach area, that is South Beach, which is never vacant of any people, but it is now. Thousands of Florida residents are on a race against time to evacuate that area before the hurricane makes landfall in all of the southern regions of Florida this weekend. Brandon, our hearts are certainly heavy for all of those in his path.
It's going to take a good 24 hours just to get out of there, out of the state of Florida by car. So we're thinking there's a lot more of those stories and people on the roads today. Meanwhile, here at home, we'll get you set with the local forecast. 63 right now. West-northwest winds are 10. The barometer is over 30 inches. That's our benchmark for stable weather, and that's what we have here. Maybe a couple of drips in our north zone closer to Lake Huron, but 66 degrees today. Overnight down to 48. Another cool one, and that means tailgaters out in Ann Arbor tomorrow morning. It's going to be chilly, probably in the low and middle 40s. Here's a look at some of those drips and drops. That's pretty much all we expect tomorrow. More north winds could produce a little bit more cloud cover up in our north zone and maybe a little drizzle here and there. But for the most part, it's a dry weekend. Cincinnati, Michigan going at it noontime tomorrow at Michigan Stadium at the Big House, and 62 degrees at noon. But again, just getting out of the 40s, tailgaters, at 9 o'clock. So it will be chilly, sweatshirt and jacket kind of weather. 3:30, it's Western Michigan and Michigan State at Spartan Stadium. And so tailgaters have a little better luck, but you know the deal. All of us doing a little bit better through the afternoon hours, even though we're not probably going to hit 70 tomorrow, should on Sunday. Here's Irma, this 600-mile across diameter storm getting closer and closer to the South Beach area as we go into tomorrow night. It will be there. Category 4 Irma right on its heels. Jose is a Category 4 storm too. That was just upgraded, and the good news is it will likely not follow right behind Irma. Instead, maybe up toward Bermuda as we head into next week. Katia, a Category 2 hurricane here. Crazy. That one is going into Mexico and will wreak havoc there as a Category 2 storm, as it already is. 150-mile-an-hour winds, and that's pretty much what is heading towards South Beach and the Keys by 8 or 9 p.m. on Saturday. And then Sunday it moves up possibly as a Category 4 all the way through the state. Meantime, back here at home, 67 tomorrow, 70 on Sunday, and mid-70s Monday, Tuesday. Rhonda, I think we get some high cloud, remnant debris cloud cover from Irma on Tuesday, and maybe some Irma showers here on Wednesday.
All right, Brandon, thank you. So no question, Stephen King is the master of horror. And this weekend, one of his most famous characters comes to life in the It movie remake, but it's not all scares in the theater. Here's your box office preview with Raphael Sept.
Do I need to say anything more than scary clown? The movie It reawakens the Stephen King nightmare from the author's book of the same name and unleashes the murderous mummer on the children of Maine. So when young ones start to disappear, the remainders band together to fight the evil Pennywise, but he may have the last laugh. It is rated R.
It's like my own personal New Year's Eve, so I just go like, what?
Reese Witherspoon gets her groove back in Home Again. The recently separated mom goes wilding out on her 40th birthday and comes home with some strays. 3 younger men move into her guest house, starting a game of relationship roulette until estranged hubby Michael Sheen wants to reconcile. Home Again is rated PG-13.
How does that sound, Mr. Salinger?
Witness the birth of an American classic in Rebel in the Rye. Nicholas Hoult plays J.D. Salinger, the man who wrote one of the greatest novels of the 20th century. But Catcher in the Rye was no easy piece, and this film examines the battles, both literal and figurative, that shaped this literary masterpiece. Rebel in the Rye is rated PG-13. That's the box office preview. Raphael Sept, Local 4.
All right, thank you. And there is a new Colonel Sanders in town. See if you can recognize him. We'll have that for you coming up next.
100 points.
Welcome back, everybody. There's a new Colonel Sanders in town. See if you can guess who it is.
Howdy, folks. I'm here to tell you about KFC's Honey Mustard Barbecue Georgia Gold.
No, tell them about Nashville Hot.
Can you tell who it is? It's actor Ray Liotta. He's taking over the role for KFC, replacing Rob Lowe, who had it for a little while. Liotta will be seen in the campaign tied to new chicken dishes. KFC says that he is hired for his ability to play multifaceted characters. Have a good day.